So, Canezerra got banned for a year. He lost his contract and lost his spot in Envy, the team that was literally built around him. And the internet did what the internet does. It split right down the middle. Half the people said he deserved it. The other half, well, I'm about to read you what they said. And I need you to understand. I'm not doing this to try to be mean or anything. I'm just going to let them embarrass themselves. Okay, so here are the facts. Alex Canezerra Banyas, 17-year-old, won Ascension with Envy in 2025. He was supposed to make his VCT debut when he turned 18 this June. After 5 years of grinding close to 10 hours a day by his own account, on April 16th, 2026, Riot Games issued a 12-month hardware ban for him. And this was due to like multiple violations of the terms and service. So after that, shortly after that, I'm pretty sure Envy terminated his contract. And let's talk about this Riot ban. This ban prohibits him from playing, competing, streaming, or participating in any promotional activity across all Riot titles for about a year. And all this for not cheating. I know it's tough. I'm used to seeing this for like cheaters. So this seems like something crazy, but it's really not, I promise you. Canezerra's response immediately after the announcement was this. He said, and I quote, "I made a serious mistake and said things I deeply regret. There's no excuse for it." But notice what's missing. He didn't say what he said, right? He didn't describe it, didn't name it, just things I deeply regret.
I said GG 5 times, and now I'm banned from playing this stupid game for 72 hours. Come on, game. Get your priorities right.
Vague as a horoscope. Also, the internet clocked this immediately. The apology was written with M dashes. For the non-writers out there, an M dash is like a signature tell of AI-generated text. The man couldn't even commit to writing his own apology in his own words. That's actually the first thing that should tell you everything about this Canezerra situation. Which brings me to Poppin'. And I want to be fair, so here's the exact quote. And I hear you, I genuinely do. But I want to ask you something respectfully. When you defend what he did with this, do you hear what you're saying to the people he targeted? Because I don't think you do. I don't think that part is making it into the conversation. Let's talk about the TOS. Because everyone's acting like it came out of nowhere. Riot Games TOS, they're not hidden. They're not buried in like paragraph 47 of a document that nobody reads. There's the community guidelines. And they explicitly state that hate speech, language that degrades and dehumanizes or attacks people based on their identity is bannable. It says it clearly in writing. And you agree to these guidelines when you make the account. And Canezerra has been playing Valorant for what, like 5 years? And he's been in the pro scene. And he's like, he has a contract with an organization he's had a coach, he's had a manager. And at some point in these 5 years, definitely somebody explained to him what the rules were. The argument that he didn't know evaporated the second his alt account started disappearing or even appearing. Riot's TOS also covers VCT players. But here's the thing that people keep missing. This wasn't a VCT enforcement action. This was a platform ban. He didn't get punished as a pro player. He got punished as a user. The same way any one of us would get punished as. He just happens to also be a pro player, which means the consequences compound because you're not representing yourself. You're representing your organization and Riot Games. The game does not have a separate set of rules for players who are good at it and for players who are bad. That's not how this works. That's not how any of it works. And I think that's what's actually upsetting the defenders. Not the injustice, but the fact that rules were applied equally.